Hello YouTube, it's Mr. Rivera again, back here with another product review from Broadway Limited. This is their Broadway Limited Union Pacific track inspection car. This is the Fox River. Very nice car. Excellent detail. I'm going to show you guys a little bit how it works and how you can operate it. So it's pretty cool. So let's dive right into it. So for you Union Pacific fans like myself, this is a time to rejoice because we finally got something that's pretty unique. This is the track inspection car, Fox River, and we're going to take a closer look at it. You can see this is the side, and we have lots of detail over this on this car. It's really beautiful. You can see the interior detail is really nice. So we're going to go get some close-up shots and see how it looks. I really want to show off this car's detail. That's the name of the game of this one. This one here has all the separately applied parts. Look at the detail along the struts, the springs. Look at that. And even the grab irons for the door here and on top of the roof, going towards the side of the roof with the gray, as you can see, more separately applied parts. There's a lot of separately applied parts in this. If you pay attention to the roof, you'll see there's also like grab hooks on top of at the top of the roof itself. You can see two gray antennas pointing up too as well. Really detailed. Let's take a look at some more. I'll give you a close-up shot here of the underbody right here. You can see the unit underneath, all of it. Everything's just beautiful right here. And then taking a closer look here, you can see the interior. Very nice look overall. This is excellent detail, all from Broadway Limited. They did a great job with this one. And as you get closer, you can see that there's just a lot of detail, including the interior. So let's go move on to see more. Taking a look more at the rear of this car, you can see, look at the seating detail on the inside and the way the lights, these gorgeous LED lights look. I absolutely love the way this car is just beautifully detailed. Everything. Look at the grab irons. Just absolutely great on this one here. And then you have the mirror sticking out from the side. It's just wow. There's just loads of detail on this car. Just so beautiful to look at. And that's what this car. This is not one of those cars where everything's gonna be molded on. You're gonna get a lot of separately applied parts. So let's go take a look at top and see more detail. You can see the two looks like antennas on top here. These mirrors also on by the window. It just these two pieces you gotta be very careful with. They're very fragile. You could easily knock them off. That's the only, I would say, negative about this car. Is that it's got a lot of pieces. So be very careful. With it being, it's gonna be fragile. A lot of these pieces. So be careful when you're handling this car because you could easily knock something off. But you can still see the detail on this. This is just, again, I'm telling you, this thing's got a lot of separately applied parts. So just be careful with that and mindful when you're handling the car. So taking a look at the roof here, you can see more detail with the domes here and then those grab hooks on top. Again, they have some really fragile parts here, so you really want to be careful with handling this car. And not only that this roof is well detailed, it's not just cosmetic. It actually functions. It has a touch sensor for the lights, and I'm going to show you that in a little bit, how that works. So let's go take a look at the right side of this car and see how it looks. Again, I wanted to give you more close look at the detail. You can see the interior is well detailed and excellent, well lit, really clear, nice to be able to see through this. And again, that's what this car represents. It's just great detail, and it's just a beautiful car. Let's move on. Let's go see some more. Again, more details to see through on the other side of this car. It's just absolutely beautiful to look at, and again, the underbody detail is really good too. So this car really has a lot going for it in terms of its detail and just the way it is. It's just so accurate, and the paint, the colors, it's well done. This is one of those cars where yes, the price does justify its detail. So it's really nice. Look at that. They even have where the fire extinguisher box goes. Look at that. That's awesome. That's really, really good. And look at the detail on it. It's just really nice. I really think this is a beautiful detailed car. And I'm going to show you underneath the bottom. Something you guys you will rarely ever see, but you got to see this. Very, very rarely we ever see this. When I said this is detailed, I mean this thing is really detailed. I mean, this is incredible. And that's what I mean. They didn't just skimp out on him. A lot of times you could argue that this part of the car is where a lot of companies would probably just forget about. But you can see underneath it's well detailed. And there are the lights right there. But yeah, I gotta show you the operation of this. This is even cooler than this. So every time you apply power to this car for the first time, the interior lights will always come on. So to turn on the rear lights, right here at the third window on the roof, see that? The light came on. Touch it again and turn it off. We're just gonna leave it on for now. Now, if we want to turn on the lights on the bottom, we go to the next window right here. And touch that. See, look at that. The lights on the bottom came on. Isn't that sweet? Oops, let's turn it back on again. Yeah, there you go. Just touch it. Now, the interior lights, if we want to turn them on or off, see? That's right here. They're off. And they're back on. Okay. And then one more. Gotta be very careful. See where these two antennas are poking up? Touch right here. And then those red marker lights will come on. Isn't that neat? Look at that. And I can turn them all on or off if I want to, just by touching the same spots. Okay. That's amazing. You just got to be careful when you turn on the red marker lights because that's activated right over here, right between these two. And if you want to knock that over, that's the only thing I would try to be careful with. But it's very nice. There you go. How sweet is that? I mean, that is pretty awesome. And no tools required. And then look at that. That's awesome. Isn't that awesome? It's pretty cool. So there you have it, guys. What do you think about this car? I think it's pretty good. I like it. I like it. The touch functions make it unique because some of them require, like Rapido, they had for their cars you had to use that magnetic wand across the top to really activate the lights. This is unique because it's all activated by touch, and that's awesome. I mean, how cool is that? That's really nice. The only thing I say that's a little negative with this car, which is not really a negative, but is this car going to be for everyone? Probably not. It's going to be for the Union Pacific diehard fans, and especially for a very particular type of train. It's not really a freight car or passenger car that's going to be like in constant revenue service, if that makes any sense. But this is a unique piece. It's kind of a unique piece to go along with your excursion set if you want to add it to that. Really nice. If you, because I already have a lot of the excursion cars, and I got the Broadway Land Power car. You know, I have a whole bunch of their new releases, and so I just started to get this one too. So it's pretty good. I like it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Would you get one of these, or would you pass on it? And let me know what you think about the review. Isn't that awesome? I think you guys are gonna like that one with the touch sensor on top. That's really cool to operate the lights. But hey, that's just the way I think. But let me know what you guys think. Just get down there in the comments section. Let me know. So, till next time, guys. I'll see you in the next video. And take care.